Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my completion review of the diamond painting below, but here's the original image. It's of this succulent in multicolors. So I called this colorful succulent. I got it from QLUO shop for $12.99. It's a 40 by 50 with poured glue, adhesive round drills, and well, they're rhinestone round drills with DMC, and there were 18 colors in all. This took me 4 days to complete, and I'll talk about the comments below later. But yeah, here it is. I think it turned out really great. So these drills here, the black, are actually 939 and they're normal drills. But the rest are all rhinestones, and I had plenty of rhinestones left. And there was actually, like, if you've ever done mandalas and stuff like that, rhinestones tend to have a lot more trash than ordinary drills. So this, I mean, it's not that bad. This is pretty much on the medium scale of trash, I think, for 40 by 50. So it wasn't that bad. So yeah, the 939 were just normal drills, but I think they were actually smaller than the rest of the drills. I don't know if you could tell, but there's a lot more gapping in the 939 than there are in the rhinestones. Like, look at how nicely lined up all those rhinestones are, while the 939, there is a lot more gapping. But it's a round drill. The background is made to match the drills, so gapping isn't, I don't think it's as horrible in round drills as they are in square drills. I also said, okay, so some of the colors were like multiple shades. Like I said, so 909, I'm hoping that you'll be able to see it on screen, but there are multiple shades, if it'll focus. I don't know if you could tell, there's like a darker green and a lighter green. So, but they're kind of more like an equal distribution of the darker green and the lighter green. So I ended up just kind of just diamond painting with it. I didn't choose the darker or the lighter one, so I'm not sure if it messed up any of how this green was supposed to look, but I think it looks fine. So yeah, like, I think if it was just a couple that were darker and a couple that were lighter, I would have chosen one, but they're kind of, I thought, they're like a more equal distribution, so I kind of just used them. And I was thinking, you know, normal plants are kind of a variations of green, so I just went with it. There was another color that was that had a similar, I said 208, had a similar problem. Let me see. But this one, if it'll focus, it wasn't as, there was a lot of the lighter one. There's some of the lighter ones and darker ones, but this one had more of the darker one, so I think I ended up using the darker one. And then only use the light. I don't think I ended up using the light one, really. So, or I used the light one, and that's why there's more dark ones left. I don't remember. But I just ended up choosing one because there was more of the other one. Okay, so my other issue was 3 of the colors looked, after I drilled with them, they looked pretty much exactly the same. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on screen, but these 3 colors, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but to me, they looked exactly the same. When I drilled them next to each other, they looked exactly the same. I could not tell the difference at all they just looked pretty much the same color. And that was in here, these beige sections here. Remarkably, there are 3 actual different colors in here, with 3 different symbols, but they looked pretty much the same. I think two of them I could understand, like, so 677 and 951, they're both this beige, so they look very similar. And then 3 was the other one, but 3 is more of a light pink, but it wasn't light pink, it was pretty much just another beige. So I don't know if that's because when they rendered this, they rendered it using just the normal DMCs, and then they chose a rhinestone what was similar. I don't know, because maybe there's just not as many rhinestone colors, but it just did kind of bother me that here, all these beige, it might look like color blocking, but it actually is 3 different shades of 3 different colors. So, but yeah, when I was looking at it right next to each other, I couldn't tell the difference. They look the same. So I don't know if that messed up a little bit of the, like, I kind of wish that, okay, so in the original picture, there's a whiter color here, and then on the canvas, or on the diamond painting, it looks more of this beige. So I think they needed like a white-ish rhinestone. I don't know if there's a white rhinestone. Maybe they should have just put in normal white drill. They did already put in the black drill, but they needed a white, but nothing was white. They were all kind of this beige color. So yeah, I kind of wish there was a white. I haven't done enough rhinestone diamond paintings to know if there is a color that's more white instead of this beige color, but it needed a white instead of this beige color. But other than this side where it's not well defined, I think this side of the picture looks really, really good. So I'm actually relatively happy with this, even with this not defined portion here where it's just kind of blobs of beige. Like, you can't even tell there's petals here, while here the petals are way better, like, defined. But other than that, I think this turned out beautiful. If there really were just 3 different, more varying shades of whatever the colors that they were planning to do for this beige section, I think it would have turned out better. But either A, they gave me the wrong color, or B, there's just no rhinestone color for it, so then they just chose the closest rhinestone. I have no idea, but yeah, I think it turned out, I think, well enough that I'm happy with it, that I'm not, oh my god, it's so horrible. But I am now just going to cut this out, put it in my portfolio book. I kind of did want to frame this, but right now I just don't know where I would put it, so I'm just going to put this in my art portfolio first until I figure out if I really do want to frame this. One good thing about cutting it out and putting it in an art portfolio is when you do want to frame it, you just take it out and then it's already on a backing paper and already cut out, so it's ready for framing right away. So just cutting it. I kind of didn't like the canvas on this. It's a little too stiff, that I kind of feel like there's, I don't know if you could tell, but it's not completely laying flat. But I was, yeah, so did I iron this? I don't think I did, but I don't like ironing at all, so I try not to iron if I don't have to. And I mean, I don't iron, like, I don't like ironing clothes, let alone canvases, so if I don't have to iron the canvas, I won't do it. But I have done it successfully and haven't had any issues. So, but yeah, maybe I should have ironed this, but I'm kind of reluctant to iron it after I have drills on it. I'm sure it'll be fine if I just iron the back. But yeah, it's not that it's not smooth. It's not like there's creases. It's just kind of more of a wavy. So I don't know. I might have to put more tape on this when I put it on, so that make sure when I put it on, it's lying flat before I put the next piece of tape. But yeah, no, the canvas is a little stiff. I'm not a big fan of the stiff canvases just because they don't end up laying flat. They feel sturdier though, but I would rather have it laying flat. Because it's not like I'm going to be using this to I don't know, hide from the weather. So does it really need to be like a sturdy canvas? I'm not using this as a protective covering over something. So I would rather have it be a softer canvas, a softer, thinner canvas, if it means it'll lay flat. So, yeah. But I am actually getting use of my big 18 by 24 portfolio now, because for a while I ended up just framing every one of my 40 by 50 diamond paintings, because those tend to end up looking really good, so they end up getting framed. Like my small ones, I frame them periodically, but I find the 30 by 40s and below, those are just my for fun diamond paintings and not for, you know, not for display diamond paintings. So a lot of my things that would normally go into my portfolio book don't end up going into my portfolio book just because they end up getting framed. Okay, so I'm just cutting out the legend here and putting it in my journal. But yeah, I still have to figure out how I'm going to put away my extra drills, since there are DMCs on this. So yeah, I'm still pondering. I'm pondering whether just to put it in with the rest of my drills and just have another bag for the rhinestones, or put it in where I put my special drills, which I just kind of have in order of color, so that when I use them to bling something else up, they're already like in kind of color order. So I'm still pondering that. So I probably won't like keep this down for a while. I'm gonna be like, I don't know what to do. And the thing is, I have so much storage that I actually don't have to kit down that much. So yeah, it's kind of getting bad. At the time of me recording this, I have so many to kit down that I just haven't done it yet. But man, I love the size of the font of this. You could really read DMCs on this. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm going to use my not so wide tape. Okay. Let's see. Move this aside. So I already got my construction paper and taped them together. I found when I tried taping these together on screen, like I wouldn't do it so well. So I've just been doing them before taping, recording the video. So yeah, this is just 12 by 18 construction paper that I taped 2 of them together. I actually have found a listing for an 18 by 24 inch construction paper, but I'm kind of reluctant to buy it just because I don't know how to store. It'll be a big, like I mean, this is relatively easy to store, but an 18 by, like, if I were to store the 18 by 24 inch construction paper, that would be a lot harder to store. So I haven't bought it yet just because I'm pondering whether I should just keep doing these smaller ones and then just taping together instead of having to figure out how to store the bigger paper. But I guess we'll see. I might just end, if I have it in my like Amazon save for later cart, and I periodically look through that, and if it ever goes on sale, I'll just end up buying it. So that's what I tend to do. I have a lot of stuff in my Amazon like save for later cart, and then I periodically look at it and see if anything looks like looks like it got on a pretty good sale price, and then I would end up buying it. So I ended up buying my white construction paper because it's normally like $6.99. But then I saw it was on sale for, I think it was like $2.99 or $3.99, so I ended up buying it. So now I have the white construction paper along with this black one, which I have been using the white a little bit more too, just because I think it would look better if I ended up framing in a non-black frame. So yeah, I think that looks center. But yeah, I was pondering whether to use the white backing or the black backing for this, but I thought it would look better with the black just because there is a black color in here and this is not even really white. So wait, is there another one? No. Okay, so since the canvas is really stiff, I'm gonna flatten it after each removal. And I actually put in more than I normally do because the canvas is a little wavy. Because I probably would have only put 4 usually. I think I put 5 in this one. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this. I think I might. Yeah, I think I still have to finish a couple more diamond paintings before I could go buy more. I'm on the like. I try not to buy until I get to a like percentage threshold of, or like, yeah. I have weird reasonings for not buying things, so yeah. Okay, I could kind of see the white of the canvas there, but I'm gonna choose not to care. Wait, which is the top? Is this the top? Yeah, that's the top. That's the right orientation. Okay. Oh yeah, I should move this out of the way. I'm gonna open my portfolio book. Okay, big, heavy portfolio book. What page am I on? Okay, there's my last one that I did. Okay, so that's the top, making sure I'm putting it in the right direction. But man, this portfolio book is massive. Okay. Oop. I have a random drill there. I don't know where that's from. If I find something missing, I find something missing and I'll figure it out. All right. There it is. Can you see it? Oh my god, it's so heavy. Portfolio book. Woo! Okay. All right. There it is. Thank you for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye.